Natto. Smelly, sticky, and honestly kind of famous for being disgusting.
Oh man,
Oh, God.
that tastes awful.
But I can't blame them because I used to hate it too. Still, I wanted to like it because it's healthy, easy to prep, and it's such an important part of Japanese food culture. So I started experimenting and now I eat and enjoy it almost every day. So in this video, I share how to prep and eat natto, plus the tips and tricks that helped me become natto lover from natto hater, and how you can too. So what exactly is natto? Natto is a traditional Japanese food made by fermenting steamed soybeans with special natto bacteria. And there are multiple types of natto too. Some are made by large whole beans, while others are made with small minced beans, which is called hikiwari natto. Although soybeans are the most common beans used to make natto, you can also find natto made from other types of beans such as black beans and mung beans. Now let's talk about why you should eat it. Because this stinky food is actually a nutrient treasure box. Natto is packed with protein, vitamins, minerals, and it's full of probiotics that are great for your gut. It supports bone and heart health, helps improve nutrient absorption, and even contains an enzyme that may help prevent blood clots. So yes, it's stinky, smelly, and disgusting, but honestly, it's one of the most underrated superfood out there. So now you know what natto is and why this is so good for you. Let's talk about how to actually prep and eat it. First, let me show you how to open a pack of natto. Start by opening the container from the side with the arrows. Inside, you see 2 little seasoning packets, usually dashi soy sauce and a bit of mustard. Just take them out and set them aside. Next is the thin film on top. Here's a little trick. Lift the film, press it gently against the side or bottom of the container, and pull it off slowly. This trick keeps the beans from sticking everywhere. Then I just stick the film onto the lid so it's supported and tear the lid along the cut line. And now it's time to mix. Grab your chopsticks and start stirring. Go gently so you don't poke holes in the container. I've made this mistake a lot. After about 15 seconds, it will get stickier and become a little bit wider. That's exactly what you want. Add your seasoning packets, give it another good mix, and you're ready to eat. So how do you eat it? There's no right way, but here are 2 of the most common styles in Japan. Option 1, pour it over warm rice and top it with whatever you like. Scallions, kimchi, nori, or egg are pretty popular toppings. Option 2, keep the natto and rice separate and eat them side by side. I actually like this way better because the rice bowl doesn't get sticky and you can just see the natto straight from the container. That means less dishes. If you're still not sold on natto, trust me, I wasn't either. But a few easy tricks completely changed it for me, and now I enjoy natto almost every day. So I share the tips that helped me actually enjoy natto next. The first tip is to mask the smell and the taste with something stronger. Natto has a stinky, smelly, and a little bit funky flavor, so it really helps to mix it with something strong at first. Here are a few good examples. Kimchi, cheese, aromatic herbs and veggies like scallion, cilantro, mustard, or garlic. Bold flavors like mayonnaise, curry, umeboshi, which is pickled plum, or furikake. The second tip is to choose the right natto brand. If you can, try to choose milder smelling natto brands such as Nyowa natto or hikiwari style natto for less natto texture. These have a smoother texture and less natto smells, which makes it easier for you to get used to natto. The third tip is to tame the texture. The slimy, sticky texture can be a deal breaker for some of you, but good news is you can remove the stickiness by heating it or lightly rinsing it with water. It may reduce some of the natto's health benefits, but I think it's worth it if you can get used to and eventually enjoy eating natto. The fourth tip is to add umami-rich ingredients. Natto can taste a little plain and bitter on its own, so adding umami-rich ingredients like canned tuna, dashi, dashi, avocado, or cheese balances the flavor and makes it much more enjoyable. The last tip, and maybe the most important tip, is to not eat natto on its own at first. One of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of beginners make is eating natto straight from the container without adding anything, even though they know they won't like it. So please don't do this. Mix it with other ingredients at first, get used to the texture and flavor gradually, and slowly increase the amount of natto over time. This trick really worked for me and makes it way easier to enjoy it. For example, I started with a mix of a little bit of natto, grated nagaimo, okra, kimchi, and egg. Over time, I increased the amount of natto, and now I can enjoy natto on its own. So take your time and please don't rush the process. And that's it. Those are the tips that helped me become natto lover from natto hater. If you want to see how I actually use these tricks in real life, come watch my next video. I show you a few easy natto recipes that are made just for natto haters. Wishing you the best on your natto journey. Bye!